the greatest threat to our national security today is youth unemployment and food insecurity. These two factors are fueling the loss of confidence in our democracy, revealed in the recent Afro-Barometer report on Ghana. Yet, this media review failed to address these major concerns. At the very least, the NDC Minority Caucus expected nothing less than the removal or the abolition of the following new taxes: the e-levy, the public levy, the betting tax, the baller tax, the emission levy, the VAT on domestic consumption of electricity, and addressing the distortions of the value-added tax regime. The Akufo-Addo government will be remembered as the government that has left Ghana behind with the following: bankrupt economy, default or GI economy, a haircut economy, debt-riddled economy, overtaxed economy, high inflation economy, high food inflation economy, a shrinkflation economy, in fact, a high monetary policy rate economy, a high lending rate policy rate economy, a high unemployment economy, an extremely high youth unemployment economy, a misery or unfortunate economy, a collapsed state-owned enterprises economy that they are leaving behind, a collapsed cocoa sector economy, a bankrupt Bank of Ghana, a Bank of Ghana that is positively insolvent to the extent that they are not in a position to generate enough revenue to run the affairs of the central bank. A bankrupt cocoa board, a high food inflation never witnessed in the Fourth Republic, and the highest youth unemployment never witnessed in the Fourth Republic. This is the legacy of the NPP Akufo-Addo government. Fellow Ghanaians, as stated earlier, this media budget review is uninspiring, bereft of new ideas, gives no hope, and it fails to offer a roadmap for addressing the numerous problems facing the people of Ghana. Let me assure you that the National Democratic Congress and the minority in Parliament are aware of the following. We are aware of the hopelessness of our youth who cannot count on the government for jobs. We are also aware of the suffering of the ordinary Ghanaian who cannot afford 3 square meals a day. We are aware of the unbearable hardships confronting the good people of Ghana and businesses. We are aware of the collapsed state-owned enterprises such as the Ghana Cocoa Board. In fact, we are aware of the insolvent Bank of Ghana. We are aware. We are also aware that the rich have become a middle class. The middle class has become poor, and the poor has become poorer. With the World Bank estimating that 33% of Ghana's population will move to extreme poor by the year 2025. We are also aware that this government is leaving behind a high tax regime. And overall, we are also aware, among others, of the poor governance that this government is leaving behind. The NDC pledges, our pledge is to confront these challenges head-on, beginning January 7th, 2025.
Yeah. School feeding. A lot of our rural folks, because of poverty, they don't go to school. Under NDC, we had 1.6 million Ghanaian children being covered under the school feeding program. Today, we have 4 million Ghanaian children on the school feeding program. What I'm saying is that, yes, we have not created a perfect system, but we have a far, far, far better system in place than what we came to meet. What is the NDC saying? Criticizing and saying what they want to say. But so far, they've not been able to introduce any social intervention program. Not even in their campaigns are they trying to tell us that, oh, they have this all-important initiative to turn the corner. They have none. We've listened to them over and over again. Nothing innovative is coming from them. Now, what is Dr. Bawumia telling us? Dr. Bawumia says that, look, he's going to anchor his developmental agenda on digitalization. Because in today's world, everything is digitalized. So if you want to run an innovative economy, an economy that will create jobs for the private sector, you necessarily would have to go digital. And for him, that is what he's going to use as a major trump card policy to ensure transformation in every aspect of our economy. What the ordinary Ghanaian will say is that we won't pay we na pay. So we are on course. We are going to debate on the issues. And by the way, we are calling on President Mahama to accept the invitation by Dr. Bawumia for a debate. We don't want politics of insult, name calling, insinuations and all. If indeed he is determined to come back and he wants to tell Ghanaians that he's a change man, I am calling on him to stand shoulder to shoulder with Dr. Bawumia and debate on the issues. Dr. Bawumia is ready to put the cards on the table. If he says that we have not performed as a government, it is only through a debate that he can put the point across. We don't believe in rhetorics. If Dr. Bawumia has not performed, expose him through a debate. If Dr. Bawumia is not competent to lead the country, I think that the best way to expose that is through debate. So we are ready, and I am saying that to stay away from all the attacks and to ensure decency in our politics, the best way to go is to debate on the issues. Ghanaians want a change in their lives. They want development. They want employment. The only way to bring the best out of us as a political class is to debate the issues. So Mr. Mahama should not run away from the debate. Look, what the NDC often forgets to tell Ghanaians is that when we came into office, we repealed a number of laws, tax laws that they had initiated and enacted. We repealed them. Some of the taxes too, we reduced the percentage that Ghanaians were being charged. So what is he talking about? They never faced a Russian-Ukraine situation which has disrupted global trade and everything is going haywire. They came with all the fundamentals going in their favor, went under IMF program, which derailed. Around this time, 2016, the IMF program had derailed. IMF came into Ghana and walked away. We, around this time, the fund is applauding us. And recently, the World Bank has made available $400 million to support SMEs. Because we've been honest with them, we've been sincere. And like I always say, we cannot have a perfect system. But at least, if you are putting us side by side with the NDC, I can tell you, any day, we are far better in terms of policies, in terms of governance. They don't match us. It is the same old John Mahama with the same old ministers who could not perform, who are asking for the mandate again. So what have they to offer? Nothing new.